Welcome, guys. Let's start seated. If you want to sit on a block, you can, or maybe a pillow cushion. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. It might be handy to have a block nearby in case we use it at some point. Once you feel settled, once you've got everything nearby, you probably want a blanket as well. Maybe have that nearby as well, so you've got that ready for Shavasana. Now we're in the colder months. And then once you are there, press your palms together. Let's give the hands a little rub. And as always, just placing the hands over your closed eyes. You're shielding out the light for a moment. Allow yourself just to stare into the dark space behind your eyes. Slowly letting go of all the things that you have got to do today, all the things that you have already done today, and just bringing yourself into this moment now. I'm going to keep the eyes closed and lower the hands down onto your knees for a minute. Just get used to the light pouring in through the closed eyes. We'll take a breath in all together for the count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Just hold your breath for 1, 2, and then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going like that, just in your own time. It might take a little time for you to be able to get into that rhythm. As close as you can to the 4-2 count. Four counts to inhale and exhale. 2 counts to pause in between. And stick with it, just stay with it for a moment. Stay with this rhythm. Use the breath to catch all the parts of yourself, bring them within you. And as you begin to relax and soften into the rhythm, see if you can extend it, maybe to 6 counts to inhale and exhale, and 3 counts to pause. I want you to really notice the inhale and the exhale for a moment. Notice the activity of the inhale and the exhale. Notice the journey, the ride. I like to say the ride of the wave. All your awareness on the inhale and exhale. And still, the pauses are there in between the breaths. Now move your awareness to the pauses. So the 3 counts, 2 counts, pausing at the top of the inhale. And the pause at the bottom of the exhale. How does it feel different between the inhale and the exhale? Or compared to the inhale and the exhale? So you've got the activity of the inhale and the exhale, And then the stillness of the pauses. So the space in between the breaths, mudya, where you find the peace, where you find the quiet. It's that moment in between the seasons. It's that moment from one task to the next. It's that moment from sleeping to waking. So let all your awareness, all your attention be on the pauses in the space in between the breaths, the mudya. Allow yourself to linger in the spaces. So in those spaces that you have a little bit of time to reflect before you move on to the next thing. So maybe this could be your moment to reflect on the change of season. Your moment to reflect on whatever's happening next. Just notice how you feel in stillness and in quiet. Maybe that's an uncomfortable place for you. Let's make this class be about the spaces in between the breaths, the moments from one pose to the next. Your mantra today that I'm going to offer for you is, I am here. You can say it silently in your head whenever you need to, whenever you find yourself not here. Silently using the mantra, I am here, in your head, whenever you need it. We're going to reaffirm that you are here by tapping. So you can take your fingertips onto the forehead and just tap the fingertips onto the forehead. So like little sprinkles of rain. And the mantra, I am here, dancing around your head, dancing within your head. And feeling the tapping on your forehead, you can let the fingertips move around the head, around the scalp. Let the fingertips move around the back of the head. And the little tapping just affirming for you that you are here. You are in this moment. You are in the space between the breaths. You are in that peace. You are in that quiet. You can bring the fingertips back to the forehead and then bring the fingertips down onto your cheeks. Little splatterings of rain on your face coming down by your chin. I am here. Let the fingertips come over the bridge of the nose, underneath the nose, down the chin. And then letting the fingertips travel down your throat. I am here. And then let the fingertips dance over the chest. As you breathe in, feel the chest rise into the fingertips. A little bit of tapping all across the chest. Feeling the activity of the breath in, the pause at the top, the stillness at the top. And the activity of the breath out. And the pause at the bottom, the stillness at the bottom. I am here. And just taking your right hand onto your left palm, little fingertips tapping all along across the left palm, across the fingertips and the thumbs. If you like, you could catch hold of the left hand and massage it out, massaging the fingertips, massaging the thumbs into the center of the palm. You can try massaging the forearms, your fingertips curling as you squeeze the forearm. And taking the hands up the arm, up to the shoulder. You could give yourself a little bit of a massage here on that left side. Find some sticky bits. I am here. I am in this moment. I am in the space between the breaths. I am in the quiet place. I'm in the still place. Okay, bringing your hand back down the left arm. And then we can do little fingertips tapping into your right palm. I am here in my right hand. And then you can start to massage the right hand, massage the fingertips, the palm, the thumb. And then bringing the hand up the forearm, squeezing the forearm. I am here. You might feel the fingers curl in as you squeeze in certain parts. Bringing the hand up the arm, up the shoulder, and then we can massage out the right side. Find sticky bits. I am here. And bring your left hand back down the arm. Coming back to the hands. Good. And then interlacing the fingers. Just draw little circles with the hands. Circling it the other way. Okay, now lifting your arms up to the sky. Take the hands behind the head. So this is the activity. Push the head into the hands. Lean the head back and open up the chest. Hold it there. Breathe into the space here. Breathe out. See if you can lean the head back, elbows open, chest open. Do the opposite of that now. So the activity is to round into the back. We'll bring the elbows in and curl into like a little ball, and we'll hold it there. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pushing the head into the hands, opening up the elbows, leaning back, opening up the chest. Then once you get there, just melt into the stillness. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing the head back, opening the chest. Good, and then doing the opposite, coming into a small ball. You can bring your elbows in, you can round into the back. Don't put too much weight into your head. And once you get there, be in the stillness, the breath in, and the breath out. Lifting yourself back up as you breathe in, and then releasing the hands down onto your knees. Start to draw circles with the shoulders. And take the circles the other way. Let your fingertips rest on the floor. You know you can stretch out your legs at any time. Breathing in. Good. Now the activity is to walk the fingertips away and then lift the arms up. Have your palms down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then hold it there in this space. Breath in. Good. And as you breathe out, try and squeeze your shoulder blades down towards the floor as you reach the fingers away. Okay, so try and find comfort here in this moment of stillness. It's the pause, it's that peace and quiet in between the breaths, even though there's sensations. Find quiet, find stillness here in this moment. One more breath. Can you make the arms feel even longer? And let's place your left hand onto the floor. Turn your right palm up to the sky and we'll lean over towards the left side. Breathe into the right side. Push through your left hand and bring yourself all the way back up. We'll place the right hand on the floor, left arm up and over your head. And then find a little bit of stillness here, breathing into what you can feel on that left hand side. And pushing through the right hand, bringing yourself back up. Nice. You can, however you've got the feet, try and have your right foot in front now. And then walk the hands foot forwards. Relax your forehead down towards the floor. Okay, now, this might be a nice opportunity for you to have a block underneath your head. You could have the block on its higher edge. Maybe that you can reach the block here. Maybe put it on its lower edge. Maybe you can put it flat on the floor. Even if you can get your head on the floor, you can rest your forehead on it. Find that space. Find where you're comfortable. Since you are at home, if the block is just too small, too short for you to get down, you can always stack up a load of pillows. So if you're watching this later, you could press pause, grab a load of pillows, and then get yourself comfortable. Eyes closed, face relaxed, be in the shape that feels all right, that you can be comfortable, and then find that little bit of peace, that little bit of quiet. Notice the pauses in between the breaths. See if that can help guide your mind to the breath. Your breath guiding you to your mind. Trying to let go of anything that is a thing that you need to do. So any thoughts of things that you need to do. And just let all the thoughts be about where you are right now. I am here. Your mantra. The breath. Focusing on the pauses. The moments of stillness. Giving yourself time to be in your bodies in this shape. Do you get lost in the inhale and the exhale? Notice it and bring it to the pauses. What can you discover in the pauses? So transitioning mindfully so that you lift yourself back up, and we're just going to bring the other foot in front. And again, transitioning mindfully back to where you was, taking the arms out in front, and again you can use your block. You can have it on its higher edge, maybe on its lower edge, but use the block even if you can get the head on the floor. You could also use a stack of pillows so that you can drape yourself over them. That's it. And once you're settled, you've done the activity to get into the pose. And now search for the quiet, the stillness, the peace, the space in between the breaths. It's the space in between the pose. You find yourself getting lost in the inhale or the exhale. Just remind yourself we're looking at the space in between the breaths, the pauses today. Nidra. So when you get to your next exhale, walk your hands back towards your knees and then come back up to seated. Remember, the transition is mindful, not just jumping from one thing to the next. And rest your hands on your knees. You are welcome to stretch your legs out, sit in a different shape if you like. But just have your eyes closed when you're seated. Relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. Notice how you feel. You're going to fill the next moment with Kapalabhati breath, so that belly pumping breath. You'll take the full inhale, you'll exhale completely, then you'll take a half inhale and then do 30 belly pumps, drawing the belly button back to the spine with the exhale. And you'll naturally take your inhale after the exhale. Okay, so it will be 30 belly pumps, a little bit in this rhythm. Okay, so we'll take a breath in all together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in halfway. 30 belly pumps, off we go. On your 30th, exhale completely. Inhale fully. Then open mouth and exhale, let it go. Breathe normally in and out through your nose. Settle in the stillness after the activity. Settle within the sensations of your body. You can feel the blood surging. Maybe you feel spinning in your head. Whatever there is, or whatever there isn't, just sitting with it. We're going to do 3 rounds of them, so 2 more to go. When you're ready, all together, taking a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in halfway. 30 belly pumps, off we go. Exhale completely. Long breath in. Open mouth and force the exhale out. Breathe in and breathe out, just naturally, normally. When it starts to calm down, find that little bit of moment, that little moment of stillness, of peace, of quiet. Just settling into whatever it is you're feeling right now. Maybe it's agitated. Maybe you're feeling agitated. That's okay as well. So everything that you're feeling is good. Everything that you're feeling is a fuel for your learning. Where is the agitation coming from? If you're feeling that, notice it, acknowledge it. When you can, just let it go. Stay in the stillness. So one more round to go. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in halfway. Off you go. Fully exhale on your 30th. Breathe in fully. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in normally, naturally. Find a moment of stillness. So pause in between the breaths. The pause in between each activity. Checking in, settling in. We're transitioning mindfully into the next. Start to lift your knees up. You can take your legs out in front. Give them a little shake if need be. Push down to your fingertips, lift up nice and tall, and exhale. Just fold over the legs for a moment. Stretching out the hamstrings, working your way into the hips. Once you get as far as feels good to go, you can breathe in, draw the chest towards the toes. And breathe out, try and find the space. Find the quiet. Might not be peaceful if your hamstrings are talking to you. Let's see if you can find the comfort within the stretch. The comfort that you can feel your legs. Take one more breath. And slowly roll your way up. Good, bending the knees. Slide your bum to your feet. Take the block with you, so we'll use it a little bit later and lower down onto the mat. Hugging your knees into your chest, wrap your arms over the shins. A little bit of a twist here. Let both knees fall to the right side. Press your right hand onto the outer left leg. Gaze straight up to the sky here. Okay, once you get into the pose, take a moment in using your breath to guide you in. Take 2 more breaths here. And if you want, then you can use the counts. So maybe it's the 6 counts to breathe in. You got the activity of the breath in, the pause at the top, the activity of the breath out, and the pause at the bottom. We'll bring the knees back in towards the chest and then let them fall to the other side. Once you get into the shape, find a comfortable place. I am here. Breathing in. Breathing out. How do the pauses look here in this shape? How do the pauses feel in the shape? We'll bring the knees back to the center. And extend the legs up to the sky. You're welcome if you've got a wall nearby just to slot your legs up against the wall. But if you're fine just having them here, let the legs just be straight and still. You can rest your hands on your belly. And notice what happens as you stay here for a while, as you stay in this little moment of stillness. Notice the sensations in your legs. Notice the sacrum pressing into the mat. Let's notice how the sensations change. A few more breaths here. You're welcome to have a little wiggle if you need to. If you can be here for 2 more breaths, notice how it changes. Maybe it's becoming a little bit loud in your head now. See if you can quieten the mind. And then you can start to shape the legs, maybe bending and straightening the legs. You can draw circles with your feet. And then soles of the feet together, knees open, arms can go up and over your head. Rest the backs of the hands on the floor. Now push your feet together, big toes, baby toes, lift the hips up, and then lower the spine onto the mat. And then let your knees just open wide, let your body relax into this shape. So once you've done the activity, you've come into the shape, hold it here, breath in, breath out. So what do you notice in this shape? I notice I'm holding on to my right hip. What are you holding on to here? Work out why and how can you let it go? And if you manage to let it go, let the mind sink into your breath. Let your breath sink into your mind. You might eventually just sink into darkness. Energy awareness turning inwards. So just stirring enough to move into the next pose, which is your Shavasana, and we're going to go into a little Nidra. So you might want to grab your blanket. You might want to use a pillow under the backs of the knees. Whatever feels good, take a little time to make yourself into a little den, a little cozy place where you can be completely still, where you can really embody the pause in between the breaths, the space in between the moments. Blankets, pillows, anything that you can create a little couch for yourself, a little den, so you can really take this moment to embody the pause, to embody the space, to embody mudya. Once you're comfortable, notice the pause, the sounds around you, excuse me. Notice the sounds around you. Notice where my voice is coming from. Notice the temperature. You can feel the softness of your blankets, maybe cushioning of your pillows, feeling the mat beneath you. Maybe you can feel some temperature on your skin, maybe on your face, maybe your hands are out. Let your breath just flow naturally, normally. Maybe you can still notice the pauses in between the natural flow of your breath. Now, without moving anything, without changing anything, just let your awareness move to your right foot. Feel your big right toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, first toe. Feel the pad of your right foot. Let your awareness be drawn to the arch of your right foot, the heel of your foot, the right ankle, right calf, shin, back of the right knee, front of the knee. Notice your right quad, your right hamstring, the front and back of your leg. Feel your right hip bone. Feel your right buttock. Let your awareness get drawn to your left foot. Feel your big left toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, first toe. Feel the pad of your left foot. Notice the arch of the foot, the heel of the foot, the left ankle, calf, shin, back of the left knee, front of the knee, your left quad, left hamstring. Feel your left hip bone, left buttock. Take your awareness in between your hip bones. Notice the pelvis. Imagine your pelvis like a bowl. Your spine, the spoon, hanging out of the bowl. Take your awareness to your belly button, to the rise and fall of your belly. Just notice it. And then imagine or visualize your diaphragm like a parachute. As you inhale, it floats down. And as you exhale, it floats up. Visualize the activity of your diaphragm as you breathe. Travel up into your rib cage. Imagine the sunken skeleton of a boat, a little bit like your rib cage. And within your sunken skeleton, your boat, visualize a treasure chest. Within it resides your heart and your lungs. As the diaphragm floats up and down, almost like a vacuum, visualize your heart pumping, your lungs pumping, everything working together to pump blood, oxygen around your body. Notice your shoulder blades resting on the mat. Relax your shoulders. Feel your collarbones. Take your awareness to your right arm. Notice your right elbow. Feel the palm of your right hand. Your thumb, your fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. Feel the back of your right hand. Take your awareness over to your left arm, your left elbow, palm of the left hand, the thumb, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. Feel the back of your left hand. Take your awareness to your tailbone. Feel it pressing into the mat. From your tailbone, zoom inwards to your spine. Notice the coccyx at the very bottom of your spine, and then follow the spine as if it were a roller coaster ride all the way to the back of your head. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose. Feel the air float in through the nose, down the back of the throat, and underneath the collarbones. Relax your mouth. Relax your tongue. Relax your jaw. Notice your ears. Follow the sound as it travels in through the ears and into your head. Follow the signals as they travel to your brain, helping you to understand what you're hearing, decipher what you're hearing. I am here. I am here in my body. My mind is here. I am in the space. I am in this planet. I am in the universe. I am here. I am in the spaces in between the breaths. I am in every heartbeat. I am here. Notice the air moving in and out through your nose. As you notice that, notice the difference between that moment and this. You're welcome to continue to rest, or notice how it feels to move your fingers, maybe brushing your thumbs along the pads of the fingers. Notice how it feels to move your toes. Transitioning mindfully into the next moment. It might feel nice as you inhale to extend your arms up and over your head, just feeling the full body stretch, and in your own time, rolling over towards the right hand side. And definitely take a moment here in a little fetal shape. And keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to seated. Staying however's comfortable for you. Everything relaxed, eyes closed, bring your palms together. You can rub the hands, feel the activity of the rubbing of the hands. And then when you place the hands over your closed eyes, find the stillness, find the pause. Know that you can come to this moment, to the hands over the eyes, finding that space, finding the peace anytime throughout your day. It's there for you whenever you need it. The quiet, the peace in between the pauses, in between the breaths, in between activity and activity. From one season to the next. Notice all those moments today. Then you can slowly wipe your eyes and your face awake, keeping your gaze soft. And coming back into this space. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Move slowly, quietly, peacefully. Look for the pauses. Maybe you could tell me the ones that you find, those moments throughout your day where you find there's that time before the next thing starts. Have a lovely day, guys. Enjoy. Let me know if you need anything.